everything working correctly today? That one is working. That one is working. The stuff and things are working. Okay, all right. This fine. I even got a notification before the end of my stream that I am streaming. Normally Discord lets me know after I'm done that I was streaming, which is a bit late. I was sitting here trying to make up my list of stuff and things that I need to do for the weekend, and it's shaping up to be a very boring weekend. I have to do laundry and make bread, and I need to clean my floors because my floors got really, really messy during these last couple of storms, and I didn't have my house socks on. I have big fluffy house socks. And I did not have them on this morning when I was walking around the house because it was actually kind of warm. And my floor is rather gross. So I need to clean my floor. And I'm like, oh, God, this stuff is so boring. I don't want to do it. It's fine though. Sunday I finally get to plant my plants out unless stuff changes. So bread isn't boring. No, the bread part's not boring, and it usually doesn't take long to set it up. And I've decided from here till like the end of summer, I'll do a double portion of bread. That way I could put one loaf in the freezer and we can eat one loaf. That way, you know, I can get ahead on my loaves of bread. And because obviously after we start harvesting and everything, it's going to be harder to keep up with the loaves of bread, which, you know, every now and then we'll go and get a loaf from the store because we'll want something that night and I haven't made any. So it's not that I don't want to get loaf from the store. I will if I have to, but if I can make it myself and then stick it in the freezer for later on, I will. Does anybody else have boring chores they have to get done this weekend? I need to find a way of making it more fun because if I don't, it's probably not going to get done. It's just not. I was sitting here looking at it. I saw the pile of laundry back there. I was like, oh, man. I just folded all the clothes Tuesday and all my baskets are full again. I don't want to do it. I got told off by my podiatrist for always walking barefoot on my hardwood floors. I'm a woman. I'm supposed to be barefoot in the kitchen, so I have an excuse. And besides, I basically walk barefoot all summer long, and then I wear socks around the house for the rest of the year. Good morning. All of the chores tomorrow? Yeah. You know, I probably could grind out and get some of that stuff done tonight, and then tomorrow is supposed to be kind of chilly. So if I get it all done, that means I have all of Sunday to do planting, but it's not just planting that I need to do. I have no idea what we're actually going to do this weekend because I usually manage to get Bam home one day a week. He's usually like very busy doing stuff all week long. So I'm happy to get him one day a week where he's like, if somebody calls and says it's emergency, I might go to the emergency. But other than that, I'm staying home. And I'm like, thank you. We can get something done. So we have two major projects, actually three major projects, because one is kind of contingent on the other project getting done. We need to enlarge in the chicken coop. I have got 10 chicks that need to go outside. They are way too big for the brooder. In order to enlarge in the chicken coop, we have to build more chicken coop. And the tree that is down on the back part of our property is right in the way. You know, aside from being on top of the building back there, the trailer that we were going to move into, but obviously it's not going to happen anymore. The trailer got landed on, and that whole tree, parts of that tree are right where we need to build the chicken coop. And then, of course, I've got to get the irrigation system in just because I would like to have my plants actually planted on the drip emitters instead of somewhere in the vicinity of a drip emitter. They would do better. But it's not necessary. It would just be harder to lay it in. So, two big projects, and there's no way both of them can get done, but they kind of both need to get done. All of the chores fall on you one way or the other. Well, the good news is if it's just you making the mess, which I would say 80% of the mess around the house is probably mine because I'm here more than anybody else is. The good news is you can actually clean up as you go. That way you're not stuck doing so much at one time. Or you could just put in place like certain things that you do on certain days, like wash the dishes on this day or wash the dishes as you go or, you know, something like that. But when you get a house full of people and most of them are in and out, and I don't know if you guys notice this, but if you're in and out of the house all the time, the house gets messier and stays messier longer. Because, you know, like you don't actually stay home to put away the things that you used. It just like piles up and piles up until finally someone loses their crap and has to clean the mess up. But it's been wintertime and things just did not get clean at all, and it needs it bad. I guess that's the reason why they do spring cleaning historically, is because just things get bad and everybody's piled up inside the house and it's too cold to do anything, so spring cleaning is when you take care of most of that. You bought some slippers to accurately portray your role in the apartment. One foot has a picture of a crown on it, the other one has his lordship stitched on it.
But you cannot take my bunghole.
Thank you, Richie. Thank you, thank you. How you doing today? So you need a chainsaw for a fallen tree. I work cheap, wings and vodka. Well, jump on your vehicle or whatever and come on down here. I'll feed you. I keep offering that to all of Bam's friends, but I don't think he's actually asking his friends because he might feel beholden to people for asking for help. And I'm like, I'm offering to feed them. Hell, I'll go buy beer if they'll come over here and help. I don't mind asking. I don't mind feeding people who help me in my yard. It's just getting people to help me in my yard. There's so many things that need to be done. And it wouldn't be so bad if it was like things that need to be done slowly over time. But it's like all of these need to get done before spring. Like the chickens, they're full pullet size. I showed you guys a picture of it last week. I did not show you guys this week, but for those of you who weren't here last week, they have already grown since then. But let me see if I can find that picture real quick. Work with me, phone. Okay. Then don't work with me. It's fine. It's not fine. Do what I said. Oh, full screen. They're decent sized chickens now. Decent size. So they really need to have their own area, and I was talking to him about it. We have a metal frame that is just sitting outside that we could probably use and build up like a smaller chicken house where they could be in the chicken coop and have their own tiny run, but they would have a little bit more room than they currently have, and they would be able to run next to the regular chickens. That way, when it's time to merge them, they will be accustomed to each other. So how long did it take to get our power back? About 10 minutes. It really didn't take that long. The problem is I didn't know if it was going to stay on because as our power came back on and everything, I could see across the field that's in front of our house. All the way across the field, the storm was coming in that I was talking about earlier. So I watered my entire garden just for a storm to happen. But anyway, the storm got pretty significant. We had some pretty high winds and everything else like that. A tiny run, a chicken run? Yes, a tiny chicken run, basically. If we could just give them like the size of their brooder plus maybe a little bit of extra room and then some outside room, even if it's just like a few feet for them to be able to go outside and stretch their legs and to be next to the other chickens so they can kind of establish some of the pecking order before the chicks are actually in the pen with them. And I was like, this just seems like a really good idea because next year we're going to plan on hatching out our own. So we already know we're probably going to be getting chickens every year, at least a few of them to replace the ones that get older and stuff. So, or I might start raising a few of them and give them to other people who ask for chickens. So in that case, I might need another area for chickens to go to. And I think a more permanent structure would be good. Needed to refill the fridge. Gotcha. I understand. But that storm got serious. It blew our front door open at one point. It scared the hell out of me. Oh no. Chappie, are you finding all the landmines? That's my job. All you had left was milk and butter. Oh no. Yeah, it was probably time to go shopping again. How many landmines did you find, Chaplain? I don't know why I keep leaving this in here. It makes noises and bothers me. Is anybody else drinking the coffee? This is my second cup, and I am quite likely going to go in for a third cup. I'll be completely honest. Thinking about all the stuff I need to get done after the stream, I'll probably drink me another cup. But I have got a list of BS that I need to do. You have tea brewing? Nice. I made coffee yesterday. No, not yesterday. It was day before yesterday. And it was the last few grounds that were inside the container. And it was so light because there was so little in there. And I put my creamer and my sugar in there and I could barely taste the coffee. I was like, you know what? I could probably actually handle tea if I put cream and sugar in it, because really that's almost all that I taste whenever I make my coffee. You're not a fan of coffee? I love coffee. Just coffee doesn't always love me. You generally have the sodas. I tried for a while during the summertime last year to try to get rid of sodas, and I did a pretty decent job, but after I ran out of all of the stuff that I was making my teas with, I went back to sodas. Then I swapped off of sugar sodas. I've got sugar-free sodas, which aren't any better because they have aspartame in them, which is basically a poison, but I want a stevia version. It's supposed to be a little bit better for you. It's a sugar substitute, but there was a whole lot of studies talking about what was it? They were talking about the effects of stevia on the body as opposed to sugar or aspartame or sweet and low and equal, I think. And their way of saying stevia wasn't really good for you is because it didn't bring your blood sugar down. And I was like, taking stevia is not supposed to bring your blood sugar down. You not having other sugars is supposed to bring your blood sugar down. I don't understand your test. Is it better for you as far as it doesn't add to your sugar or not? I don't like it when they do steps like that. Like, here, let me tell you this thing that might be better for you, but we're going to tell you how it's not better for you by comparing it to the thing that we're trying to compare it against by giving it the same properties that this one doesn't have either. It's like, I don't know the mental gymnastics you just did with all of that, but stop, please. You can't stand the aftertaste. I would just like to see if there is a soda, because I know that they do exist. I just don't know of any place around here that has any, that does like a stevia type of thing, and just see if I like the flavor. There's one soda that I was really wanting to like, and it was, oh gosh, what was the name of it? It's supposed to be basically an all-natural, gut-healthy soda. I can't remember what it was called. It was at the store. It's like $2 and almost $3 a can per soda. And I was like, you know what? During the summertime, I just want a soda. If I could find one that's actually not that bad for me. It's okay if it's more expensive because I'm not going to drink it that often. I wanted so bad to like it, and it was just so disgusting. It was gross. You don't drink hot drinks? You don't like... Can you drink hot chocolate? Do you like hot chocolate? Or have you never drank hot drinks at all, like not even hot chocolate? Soda and iced tea, not Southern sweet diabetes, though. Yeah, exactly. Drinking lots of water makes you feel less hungry. Lost 55 kilograms in 6 months. Not bad. You tried Zevia and it was terrible. Was that like a soda that had stevia in it? Not hot, no hot drinks at all. So not even hot chocolate. I mean, they do make cold chocolate, which they call cold hot chocolate, but that's not it. There is a place in town, Whataburger, that is now selling a Mexican hot chocolate shake. And I'm like, what is the difference between a regular hot chocolate and a Mexican hot chocolate. And of course, they turned it into a shake, and it's made me curious. I want my hot drinks hot, my cold drinks cold, and I do not mix them up. So you don't like iced coffee. I can drink me some iced coffee. That's one of the few drinks that I can deal with being iced, but it has to be like brewed to be iced. And immediately iced, not like coffee that has gone cold. You hate iced coffee? All right, fair enough. I didn't like it for the longest time either, and it was just something I got used to whenever I was working in a place, and that was one of the options. And there were times that I would be, especially during the winter time, whenever I was working, just to take away all of the suspense. I worked at a McDonald's before. I've worked at most fast food restaurants before. At this particular McDonald's, you never knew which job you were going to be put in whenever you showed up. You could be in the drive-through window, you could be running food out to cars, you could be on the line working, putting the food together. So during the wintertime particularly, during the summertime too, because it was usually cold because they ran their air conditioner regardless. You never quite knew how to dress. Like, I would wear thermals underneath my outfit thinking I might work in the drive-thru because that's where I had worked before and it was cold in the drive-thru during the wintertime. And then they would put me on fries and I'd have to go to the bathroom and take my thermals off so I could do the fries because it was so damn hot. That was basically when the iced coffee came in because that would be a quick way to cool down when I needed it. Mexican hot chocolate has paprika and cinnamon. I put cinnamon in mine anyway, but I've never tried paprika. Wonder how that tastes. Paprika doesn't have much of a flavor, though I made my own homemade paprika, which I didn't use red peppers. I used a mixture of all of the sweet peppers that I had, which there's some reds and oranges and stuff like that mixed in, and it had a whole lot of flavor. But I also didn't smoke them, so it wasn't like a smoked paprika. It's just basically dried peppers. I kind of figured it was something like that. I thought maybe they had put something spicy in there to go along with it. Let me go ahead and bring up the game because it's not like my character's going to sit here and die because it's not a survival. So I can bring the game up and put it in the background before they get onto us for me not being in the right thing. Cremated Fred? No! Fred didn't survive that long. They keep bringing up Fred. I have got a lot of peppers that survived over the winter time. They are outside right now. They are situated to go outside in the ground. We'll see whether or not they survive the transplant, because there could always be a chance that even after getting them all the way through the winter time, despite my house being cold a lot of times, not having the right soil in there and finding out that which kind of soil I needed to change them over to, despite all of those troubles, it could simply be a matter of transplant shock killing them at the end of it. So I like I said, I don't think I'll be overwintering peppers anymore. It's just way too much work here. If I had a house that had central heating and air or something like that, maybe it would be worth it. I just don't think it is. Otherwise, we had to keep our house so much warmer than usual, which of course led to a whole lot more increases, like in how much wood we had to have, how high our electricity bill went, and how many propane tanks we went through, because we use all three to heat the house. It was a headache. I will not be doing it again. So do I know of any good non-med tips for dealing with a headache? First off, 9 times out of 10, whenever you have a headache, you're dehydrated. Chug water, or if you can get a hold to a Powerade or a Gatorade in your area, I don't know what it might be called over there, to replace your electrolytes. That's usually a problem. Also, there is a pressure point. Hang on. There's a pressure point right here in the web of your fingers. If you press down on that, you can actually feel the headache go away sometimes, depending on which kind. If it's you're dehydrated, or even if you need to eat, because if you haven't eaten anything, and if you haven't eaten anything exceptionally healthy for you lately, it could also be your body is hungry for some sort of nutrient. It might be deficient in a particular type of nutrient. 9 times out of 10, though, it's hydration. No sodas, no coffee, water, or Powerade or something like that. And also, If you're someone who is addicted to caffeine, I know because I am. Sadly, I have to detox from caffeine every few months, and it's usually why I get laid up on the couch, is because it happens to happen at the same time my energy low happens, because I'll drink caffeine and I'll realize it's not doing anything and I have to detox because it's no longer working. That can lead to a headache too. In which case, there's really nothing you can do med-wise to get rid of the headache. You just have to wait it out, and it usually takes a couple of days. But I would say the first step, hydrate. I would say another option if you're looking for an herb, feverfew. It's kind of in the name, feverfew kind of helps too. What the heck is cornetto? Cornetto. Reconstituted skim milk, cocoa fat, sugar, wheat, flour, glucose syrup, water, fructose, hazelnuts,
Hey, buddy,
sunflower oil.
you look thirsty. Why don't you
It's an
get
ice
hydrated?
cream cone? Thank you for the hydrate. Ice cream Nutty Buddy. Oh, you eat that for... That's your hangover cure, is a Nutty Buddy? I can see how that probably would help. It does give you a little bit of hydration. There's a whole lot of proteins and some vitamin E in nuts. Chocolate actually, especially if it's special dark chocolate or something like that, has a lot of beneficials to them. So yeah, I can kind of see how that might help. Your headaches are getting debilitating and demoralizing. I think the biggest issue is going to be trying to find the root of the cause instead of treating it, because I had that issue whenever I had a back problem. They kept trying to treat the problem instead of find the cause. I would definitely look for a doctor that specifically is looking for the cause. And I hope they find it easy. I get to the point to where I do have bad headaches every now and then, and it usually lasts for like a day. But yeah, I hope they figure it out. It's nice, cold, and soothing. It's expensive, but a good way to get rid of a headache is divorce. Oh my gosh. Reaper, I mean this with all the love in my heart. I hope you're happy now. This is a thing that you're always talking about. I hope you're happy now. And I'm sorry that you've had that heartache in your past. I have been there. I have done that. I've had that heartache. I know what you mean. But man, I hope you find recovery and find peace with all that. That's what the neurology team is going to be doing, is going to try and help you figure out the cause. Good, good, good. There's a whole lot of doctors nowadays that just want to find a good med for you. Now you and Reaper are sharing BAM? Yeah. Speaking of which, it's your weekend, right, Reaper? I get to send them up to you? You're not getting married and don't want children, and you beat the headache system in advance. Oh, Lord. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for my children, I don't know what I would do. Things would have turned out much worse for me. My children kept me straight. I just dinged my teeth. You can send him up only if he's been good, and it's a 13-hour drive. I'm sure he won't mind. Y'all heard that, yeah. Meds from your doctor at one point got super crazy. For months, you had never seen the same doctor. They all just kept adding things. Was it the same, like, doctor's office? They just kept giving you different doctors? Calm down, dude. Calm down. It's fine. You're all paranoid. Yeah, I don't like doctors doing that. Yeah, if you, just a general rule of thumb whenever it comes to doctors, they don't typically, even though you would think being in the same doctor's office that they would read each other's notes about what the last person did, they don't always do that. They just give you the prescription that they think and then they get you out of there. And that's all they're worried about. They're worried about getting their paycheck and that's it. I would definitely be like, look, doc, you gave me this for inflammation. This doctor gave me this for inflammation. Which one of these work and can I even take them together? I don't think I should be taking both of them together. More doctors, more medical bills, just my opinion, yes. I'm getting to the point where I don't want to go see doctors because I'm tired of them just trying to mask symptoms instead of treating the problem. And I think in most cases it's more profitable for them to mask the problem rather than treat the actual cause, the root cause of it. Privatized medical systems, yay capitalism. I won't blame that on capitalism. I'll blame that on crony capitalism. If they were actually able to compete with each other like they should be competing with each other, say, if you went to a doctor's office and this doctor office gave you one price and you went to this other doctor's office and they gave you another price, you could choose between them. But because of our insurance companies and the medical stuff, the way that it is, the pharmaceuticals and everything else, they're all on the same price system. And even worse, because of everybody having to have insurance, and then nobody having to have insurance, but for some reason you're still asked about it on your taxes, they were able to jack the prices up and nobody can do anything. Nobody can do anything. Apparently, it's actually cheaper on your medical bills if you don't have insurance now. Like, the same thing, the procedure, they're talking about it on X all the time and on TikTok and stuff like that. It's like, I talked to a doctor about this medical thing and it's like $5,000 to get it done with my insurance. And my insurance is going to cover this amount, but then I have to cover this amount. So I asked him how much it would be without insurance, and the procedure cost $700. And it's like, wait, so you mean to tell me with my deductible, I'm going to wind up paying $2,000 and my insurance is going to cover the other part? But if I don't have any insurance, the actual procedure only costs $700? But you're not allowed to because you have insurance. You have to claim it. So basically it's a way of saying we get to upcharge you because you have insurance. So not only do you have to pay for your insurance, not only does your insurance company have to pay for it, but you also have to pay for it. That's not capitalism. That's bullshit. And I stand by that. That's not capitalism. If this was actually a free market, that would not survive. The companies would go downhill. I actually heard them talking about it. If you're doing like a procedure that's brand new or a procedure that is considered, what would you, like cosmetic-ish. Not necessarily cosmetic as in like people getting their nose done or something like that. But like something that's not mandatory. It should probably be an expensive surgery. If you're doing something like, I don't know, having a kid, or getting a bone set, or something like that. These things actually have so much technology involved in them that they have that stuff down to a science. And despite all the technological advances, those procedures, which are very important, are still highly expensive. And like laser surgery, because there's so much competition, you can't pay for it with your insurance or whatever, the price has gone down since they first started because there is competition in the market. They are competing against each other for the actual price of the laser surgery, and technology has gotten to the point to where it's not as hard for them to do anymore, so it's not as expensive. If they did that with every single one of them, that would be capitalism, and that would make sense, and the prices would go down. Have I seen Woodle's video today? No, I haven't. Okay, why, is he doing LASIK surgery? No, you can't take away that dude's glasses. He wouldn't be the same. Ow, man. Sad days, sad days. Okay, does anybody remember what the hell we were doing? I don't know what we were doing. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what we were doing. He had no laser eye surgery. He had lens fitted inside of his eyes. They can do that? So they just like basically open up your eye and slide the contact lens, as it were, inside of your eye? Okay, first off, that sounds gross. But second, that's cool. And it doesn't need replacing. But how does it handle it if your eyesight changes? I say that as someone who's like in their 40s and therefore her eyesight is constantly getting worse. Like I'm in a different way. If you're actually getting a laser to correct the lens, then it takes several years for your eyes to get worse. Of course, he's a lot younger than me. He's like 10 years younger than me, so he hasn't gotten to the point in his life where his eyes are just slowly failing. Matt Pat had it done several years ago. He had 20/20 vision 24 hours after surgery. You know, it just surprises me. There are people out there that just wake up and see things. You guys are so freaking lucky. If I wasn't paying attention, I would need glasses to find my glasses. Oh, we need to go to the hospital. Okay. Was this part of the main case? I thought this was a side quest. I don't know. To get the consultation, they said he was a good candidate. Yeah, that's true. It just depends on how your eyes are different. Because some people it's like a lens issue, some people it's other problems. So, yeah, it makes sense. I thought this was a side quest. It says it's a main quest, so... We need to go to the hospital, which is... Where was the hospital? It was Old Grove? No, it wasn't Old Grove. It is... Okay. We've got a place we can teleport to right there. No idea, can't remember. Can't remember 5 minutes ago. I know that feeling. He's worn glasses since he was 2, so it's a huge change for him. Damn. I've worn glasses since I was in 2nd grade. I was one of the ones who sat in the front seat and got headaches after I was in class for too long. And then because I could not be trusted to wear my glasses every day or bring my glasses with me every day, I wore them all the time because if I took them off, I would leave them somewhere and forget about them. And eventually wore my own eyes out. And then I was an exceptionally avid reader. Like I was the nerd who was walking down the hallway in school with the book like right here the whole time. So I've only made my eyes worse during that time, and then now I'm on a computer all the time, so I can't imagine that's any better for my eyes either. Older than you think. Fish Market Hospital Historical Heritage?
Hospital of St. Mary, founded in 1862. Designed by B.A. Kaplan.
What did I just find? It's a side case, but it's not actually active, really. Oh, maybe it's just a way of trying to get you to go to all of the areas. You can just pick up something from each one of them. Hello.
Safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Okay. Where's the dude I'm looking for, or...
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
What?
something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Where is others? Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Way over there. Okay.
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything.
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even more.
Time to figure this out.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent,
I thought we were here for something else. What is this?
Fire while I try to find you some
Please
medicine.
help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
The flood was sudden and hit the city hard. The hospital staff tried to help, but quickly ran out of room and medicine.
Okay, first off, stop swatting at random things. I'm not here for that, am I? You have a cornea issue and you had an issue with reading at night. I didn't realize how bad of an issue I was having reading close up. I have always been nearsighted, meaning I can't see far away. My entire life, basically. I only got my glasses when I was in 2nd grade because I realized how bad it was. But, now that it's getting to where I can't read if it's close to me, when they recommended me getting, the dual lens things, I was very resistant to the idea of bifocals, but now I can actually pick things up, and for the most part, I can read them whenever I pick them up, and I forgot how much, you know, that was really actually bothering my ability to read things. James Warren. James Warren. Okay, that's who we're hunting. Do I need to use their archive to find James Warren, or can I just walk up to him in here somewhere? James! Hello? The other guy is apparently gone. Your prescription changes from minute to minute? Oh, geez. That has got to be hard to deal with. Do I need to talk to all these folks? Have you seen a James Warren? Okay, well, I can't talk to anybody in charge about it. What about you?
Catch me.
Nope.
Please, please, just here. This itch is trapped.
You're like, can you get that spot on my back I can't reach? Okay, so you're probably going to make me use the archive, and then suddenly he's going to appear in the building because I can't just walk
My
around.
stomach. I never eat leeches.
Yeah, please don't eat leeches. Maybe he's downstairs. Yep, it's going to force me to use the archive to find out some information about him. Okay. So, what information do we actually have about this guy? What a pair of key roasted. What is that? I don't know what that is. Some new eyes? I would like some new eyes. I would very much love to have the feeling of being able to wake up and just see without having to worry about the gunk over my contacts, because I can't actually see in the morning unless I either put my glasses on or I could put eye drops in my eyes because I still have my contacts in and they've dried out. Cyberpunk eye implant brand. That's tempting. Very tempting. That's the reason why I say whenever they start doing implants, neuro implants and stuff like that, things like eyesight is like, I would just love to do that, but I can't guarantee that they haven't put some sort of something in their cybernetics that would make a person susceptible to hijacking. That is the only other method for you as a transplant? Daggum. Emmett, how you doing? How's your stuff? How's your things? We need to talk to James Warren, the man who was on shift when Brutus woke up in the crematorium. He's suffering from a head injury that requires urgent treatment. Alright, head injury, urgent treatment, James Warren. So it's going to be a patient after the flood. Surgery? No. It wouldn't be morgue because he came here... Yeah. Therapy. Nope. Oh, hang on. This is the wrong one. That one. There we go. Male, 35, citizen, place of work, crematorium, diagnosis, head trauma, concussion, treatment, hospitalization, 2nd floor of Oakmont St. Mary's Hospital. Bed rest recommended. Okay, now he should show up. Or it should have opened the opportunity for me to talk to him. 2nd floor? Oh, you just appeared, did you? Okay. Everybody's overly dramatic jackets.
You're James Warren, right?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man to the crematorium. I need to know who those people were.
What makes you think I'd know that?
You were injured?
You got hurt that day. That's why you're in the hospital. The man you were supposed to burn knocked you out and escaped.
Horse feathers. I hit my head. Fell down the stairs.
Horse feathers? I saw the man you were supposed to burn.
You were supposed to cremate a man listed as Jack White. He escaped, and now he wants to know what's going on. So tell me, who paid you to burn a man alive?
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find out Jack White is still alive. I can arrange that.
Uh-oh.
Please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests.
Emotional damage!
Sure. They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something. Maybe from an old Oakmont church? That's all I know, I swear.
Alright, where can I find him?
Where can I find this church?
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left alone.
Borg?
It's not much, but thanks. Wasn't that hard after all, was it?
You got what you came for. Now leave me be.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Just like, apparently it's not a big deal that you just tried to burn a man alive. It just happens, you know? Oops. You're be glad he woke up when he did, you know? Dude wasn't actually dead. Someone watched Woodle's video, I take it. We were talking about... I actually don't remember what started the conflict. I don't remember why we started talking about eyes to begin with, but it was brought up, but no. Let's see. The men who brought Brutus to the crematorium were most likely parishioners of one of Oakmont's churches. Warren says the men mentioned Lord of the Woods. Lord of the Woods. I'm not sure what it is you want me to do here. Brutus is never going to okay. Lord of the Woods. Okay, see, now here is an issue. Because if it says Lord of the Woods, I would assume the church is probably an old grove. Sounds like a wooded area, but I'm assuming because of how everything else in this game has worked, I have to go find the information. I can't just infer on my own. Where do I go to get this information? Maybe City Hall? Happens every Tuesday. I gotta be careful not to burn them. Yeah, exactly. Oops, I slipped, and there's someone in the crematorium again. Okay, let's take a trip over here and see if by chance there's a certain order we can put into the archive over here. I have no idea if an archive is going to tell us about the churches here. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing? Hi.
Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer. 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 Oh, stop bothering me, newcomer.
Okay. Enterprises. I don't know if they're after the flood or not. Occupation? No, why does it keep... I'm looking at like a specific thing and then it's like, yeah, but what if we didn't do that? Yeah, that. No, okay, citizens... No. How else would you find this? It's one of the churches. It's Lord of the Woods. I would think we would have to talk to a citizen. It would be after the flood, and it would be... What do they call it whenever you're registered to be a pastor of some sort? What is that called? Okay. What if it's not... Okay, stop. What if it's... an enterprise, it's in Old Grove, and it's occupation? No. Colonel Mustard in the library with a candlestick? You have figured it out. Seminary? I don't know what they call it. It's like the legal document that allows you to be a pastor. Ordained? Yeah. It's definitely Colonel Mustard. Legal documentation? No. Okay, so maybe not that district. It just sounds like that would be, if you're a Lord of the Woods, you would be in Old Grove. Do we actually have a church on here already? Do I need to go to a church and maybe have a talk with some of the people to find out all of the churches in the area? Stop. Okay. I mean, we could always go over there to Old Grove. We haven't even got but like one place where we can teleport to. 2 places we can teleport to. We can go walk around and see if we can actually find it. This says University Street. Does that mean there's a university close? University Street. Nah, it's way over here. It's just like, that's not helpful at all. Wenham, but I'm just guessing here. It could just have nothing to do with Old Grove at all. Preaching Lane? Reed Heights, maybe? Preaching Lane? I'm guessing? See, it wouldn't do for me to be in the like 1920s inside a town that I knew nothing about. I would just have to walk the whole thing and take notes. What do you guys think? We just go over there and walk around for a bit and see if we can't get an idea of what we're looking for? Obviously, unless we find it in the way in which it wants us to find it, it's not going to allow me to talk to anybody. But maybe I'll have an idea of something. Other... occupation... Old Grove. No. I might just be guessing with the district. What about Reed? No. Guessing? I might be barking up the wrong tree altogether. I could need to... I wouldn't think that I would need to look at the police one. What other registries do we have? We have the newspaper registry. We have the City Hall. Wasn't there one at Oakmont? See, the thing is this one doesn't actually have a book on it, so it's not acting like I need to look it up. Typically there's a book on there if it wants me to look it up, so maybe we don't actually need to look it up. There was a cemetery over here. Is there a church over here? I don't even think we could get over there because this whole area was blocked off. University. First day Advent. Okay, so St. Michael's Road. Okay, St. Michael's Road. Let's just run around and see if we can't figure out where these places are. Because it's acting like I don't need to look it up. There's usually like a little book icon if I need to go to an archive of some sort, and there's not one. Am I going in the right direction? Let me ask that before I go hard in the wrong direction. This is such a nice town, guys. Nice town. Lovely.
Cheaper than the rest.
Cheaper than the what?
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Okay, what's up here? He's going up here. Can we go up here? What's up here? Pardon being nosy. Can we even go up here? It just looks like there's a big rock. Oh, there's a church up here. Children of St. Michael. Can I go in?
The door won't budge.
Come in. Okay, so not St. Michael's, or at least not right now because I haven't found the information from wherever it is I need to find the information from. Whoa, dude. Okay. Break in? You know I'll go in the wrong direction no matter what? Yeah, probably. I'll look at it 3 times and still go in the wrong direction. Okay, so we looked there. By the fish factory... the fish... Where is it?
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I actually want you to go on this marker so I could try to remove it. I really hope they fix the, oh jeez. They fix the map. All evidence is collected. Okay, that's the other markers. What's this? Toothless Bob's Wake! Marshall Avenue. Old Church Road. Where's the old church, though? Old Church Road, Old Church Road. The police station. Is there a church over here, though? I remember seeing another church. I don't remember which one it is. It keeps acting like there's a church over here. See, this goes all the way up here. I mean, it's really not that far away. Oakmont University. City Hall. Huh. One of the old churches. Lord of the Woods. That dude could have been a little less helpful. That's all I'm gonna say. Do I have any points? Yes. What shall we do? Load 2 additional shells in the shotgun. When am I gonna get the shotgun? Would be a good question. I'll get this one. Improve damage, yeah. We'll hold on to the other one. I think there was something else I was gonna go for, but I don't remember what it was. Okay. It's 1920s. We're a detective. We're in a sunken city. We're looking for a church. Where do we go? Oh, that's actually kind of creepy right there. Dude. Are you sure there's not another door into this place? At the very least, you would figure one church would be to tell you about another church, right? That's creepy.
Hey, bud. You look thirsty.
I don't know. Where do you find Jesus? He gave it to you last time you played? Oh, do I? Oh, I do. Nice. I don't think we've used it, though. All of the places you can find Jesus? I don't know if you're desperate enough you could find Jesus in your coffee. Can I go in here? It just looks like a place I should be able to go into. I don't think so. Okay, so we're actually going to have to take some guesses here, some stabs in the dark. All of these areas that look like they could potentially be something, like over here, let's see. If I go this way, I should be able to teleport. We're going to go over there and check that area just to see what's in the center. Maybe get a marker on the map and we'll know. Because I want to go over here and see what's over here, and then maybe go over here and find out what's over there. Sure, why not? It's church wars like turf wars, but religious. Wow. I didn't realize it was like that. Oh, this is big gas. Okay. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I just stared at you really, really hard. Let's go this way. That's the monkey house.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Pardon, can you tell me where the Lord of the Trees is? Oh. Oh, we have been here. Never mind. This is the fairgrounds. That's cool, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, so this area over here is fairgrounds. I wish I could, like, do a mark of some sort and actually put some information in there. What about directly the opposite side of the road? No, opposite, this way. Let's see if there's a church over here. There can only be so many churches. If this was like a truly southern town, I would say we need to give this up. There's one on every street. We're never going to find it. But this isn't the South, so it should be pretty easy to find the churches. There can only be a few. And how many churches call people Lord of the Trees? Just walk down the street shouting, yes, I'm looking for Lord of the Trees. Oh boy. Well, this is a mess. Okay. Have we even been over here? I don't think we have. Wow, these are some fancy houses that sunk.
Thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
I think you need to go is the Golden Bridge Road. You think? Richie, if you're gonna give me tips and stuff like that and look everything up, you gotta know, man. You gotta know. Hang on. I have no idea where the Golden Road is. Golden Road? Dude, there's a lot of roads. Golden Bridge Road. Hold on, I was thinking it was going to be in the Advent. Is there a Golden Bridge Road here? Not Advent, but Old Grove. It is an Old Grove? Golden Bridge Road over here. Somewhere. Okay. I will turn around. Guys, I am not going to pretend to know or how to find everything on here. This game kind of confuses me, so if you get frustrated by how long it's taking for me to find something, I don't mind you cheating and telling me. I am not going to fuss. This is not like a game that was on my radar as a long play. I was just expecting to do a linear story. It's kind of linear, but not really. And the rules of this game are very, very odd. Like in the hospital, when I knew I was supposed to go in the hospital to find somebody, but the guy didn't appear until after I looked through their archive. So it's not like I'm... Did I even go back to where I was supposed to go? No, I did not. Okay, there's a teleport thing here. So it's not like the progression of it makes a whole lot of sense in this particular case. I was in the right place in the right time because I didn't do one thing looking at archive. The guy just was not there. So it is perfectly fine. Points vaguely somewhere in a 10-mile radius. I think you need to go here. Tosses the dart. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Richie. Thank you. Quite frankly, if I just had time to piddle around and everything else like that, and like nobody was sitting here waiting for me to get to the point of the game, I probably would be like, you know, I don't mind just walking around these towns. That looks kind of cool. Pardon, dude. I'm looking for the Lord of the something. Got a church around here, dude? Is that a church? That might be a church. That's just a big damn house with a windmill. That looks cool. Golden Bridge Road, which goes... Well, it actually goes all the way through here. Wow, that's a long road, actually. A lot longer road than I thought. It probably goes this way, too. Lord of the Woods, so a Wendigo? Possibly. Possibly. I'm confused. This looks like a residential area. So, are we talking about north side, south side? This is a long road. They could have at least gave me a scooter. If I run into you, will you drop that?
Hey, knock it off.
He does drop it. Pick it back up. Did you just stick that in your pocket? I think he just stuck that in his pocket, guys. The south end of the road? Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction really hard. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, he's got it again. Dude, I really think you should put that down. Pardon. I have to have something to entertain me. I'm sorry, this is a long walk. You can spend hours running around and some clues are confusing. Yeah, it's not necessarily that the clues are confusing. Okay, go find a church. That's fine. The issue is not knowing, which it does tell you whether or not you need to go find information in order to open this thing up. But it's like, okay, but he's just in the hospital. Why is he just not there? You should really be able to... What the heck is even this?
Will swallow the earth. The ghastly shadows will take over the sun. The chain of stars is weakening. What is it?
Wait, did I... Oh my god, I did it again, I did it again, I did it again! Somehow or another I did a 360 instead of a 180. Guys, help. Send help. Do not ever, ever follow me. If there's an apocalyptic scenario, someone else has to be navigator. I don't know who. Somebody. It's not going to be me, though. I am so bad with my sense of directions, and I even have a compass. And I completely ignored it and just ran in the wrong direction. Following me is the most fun. It would be a good way of getting the most scenic route and the most exercise. Definitely, yeah. You're good at orienteering? I am horrible. I am so bad at it. Maybe I would be better in real life. Just video games not being the thing that you would normally like have to orientate yourself with, like north, south, east, and west and all that kind of stuff. But I'll be honest, I don't think I would be much better in real life either.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
We're on the same road, okay. Alright, and this is the end of the road. Does the road continue on? It
Hey,
does.
You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
I just ran past it. That's Throgmorton residence. Is this a church? The Carpenter family offers food and medicine between such and such and such and such. Ooh, what you got? Carpenter residence. Wait, can I go in here? Wait.
Hey, you. No loitering. Only workers are permitted on the premises.
Okay. What's happening
You're
here?
handing out supplies for free. That seems awful charitable.
Mr. Carpenter is a pillar of our community, generously donating half of our supplies to the people of Oakmont in their time of need.
I have a feeling they're going to give me a side quest.
I'm looking for work. I heard you might have a job.
Sure. There's a sack of potatoes in the basement of the manor. Go get it. Bring it here, okay?
Got it.
Get a move on then.
Why do I get the feeling that there's something bad in the basement? And I don't like this. Ooh. Like there's a fog everywhere. Do you guys have anything interesting I can find in here? They were playing cards. My computer's still doing the stuttering thing. Someone's in a wheelchair. Hello.
Not so fast, newcomer. You ain't going upstairs unless the boss calls for you. And I don't see that happening.
I can find my way to the bathroom in the middle of the night. In games, I can get lost before I move. That's very true. That's very true. I can, not even being able to see, find my way to the bathroom and to most places inside my house, but it's inside your house. There is something in here. Okay. Is there no bad guy in here? Oh, there's a sub-basement. Okay. Salt. Potatoes.
So, where are the potatoes?
Potatoes? Well, not in there. Sub-basement? Let me in! You're holding the potatoes hostage.
Why are you running?
Taters? What's taters, precious? Ah, no kidding. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I can't actually see anything in there. I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing then? Oh, jeez, dude. Okay, where are you pointing? Over here? Okay. And where are you going? We're playing detective for potatoes? Okay. Why are we sneaking potatoes? Okay. Pardon, let me just slap things. Okay. Did someone steal the potatoes? Guys, it's a tragedy. We must solve this. Ugh. Oh. Did you steal the potatoes? You stole the potatoes.
Please, friend. Don't take away my food.
Hardcore parkour for potatoes, yes.
This is stolen. This sack was meant to go to the hungry.
We are the hungry, mister.
Then go run and get in line.
Family. I have 5 children to feed and nothing to feed them with. Oh, look, we'll starve to death without it. Have a heart.
Free food is available?
I don't get it. You can have food for free. The carpenters are distributing it. So why steal?
They'd only give me 1 portion. Even though I told them that my wife and kids are too weak to get here.
I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, I get it. Look, hang on to the sack for now. I'll try to work something out for you, okay?
Oh, thank you, mister.
You're offended with a stereotype, the Irish going after the taters?
Just don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
He's gonna be gone. You know he's gonna be gone. I would take those potatoes and run too. To go all the way back around. It's kind of funny, whenever I was pregnant with Tigress, I craved potatoes. I mean, like, potatoes of all forms. French fries, I would go a town over, it's like 30 minutes away, one way, to get French fries because they had a specific seasoning on it that was really good. And I would go to KFC because it had gravy. I would go to Wendy's because they had baked potatoes. It's one of the few places in town at the time that had baked potatoes. I would go to all of these restaurants and eat so many different types of potatoes because I craved potatoes all the time. And Tigress, quite literally, if she doesn't get anything else, she will order potatoes from somewhere.
There's a minor issue.
Yeah, your potatoes have been stolen.
What issue?
With a tater napper.
The sack was stolen by one of your workers. I tracked him down so he's not going anywhere, but I'm trying to decide what to do with him.
Damn thieves. Mayor, take them.
I'm sure your boss would want to know about it, but I can see you're pretty busy. Tell you what, I'll go talk to him for you.
You're right. I'm needed here. Vera, go see Mr. Graham Carpenter and report the incident. He's upstairs.
And besides, it doesn't matter where you're from, potatoes are absolutely always necessary. Oh, now you guys are out of the way. Don't let Papa Brute have the keys to the room. He's already lost them twice around the house. Papa Brute? Why am I getting that feeling? Wait for it. Are we just gonna figure out where they lost him around the house? Follow the squid. Okay. I've got the manor key. After going a little bit crazy, it's fine. Pardon? Am I supposed to be going in here? Maybe. Aha. Nope, I'm probably supposed to go in here. Hang on, let me check the other room. Well, there's a dude on both sides. Who am I supposed to be talking to? Why was the key in the fridge? I'm assuming because someone's losing their damn minds. Hello. Are you Brutus?
Brutus Carpenter, I presume.
Yes, that's right. Did you bring me something to eat? I'm very hungry.
No, sorry.
Ah, well, move on then.
Bye.
Well, that was awkward. Isn't that Throgmorton? So the two leaders of the two biggest families had a love affair too? Just rich folks just they intermingle? Is that what you're trying to say?
Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
Maybe this is like supernatural and they're making a deal with a demon and you have to do the kiss afterwards. What is this?
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. See, now that is kind of confusing because we all know how the Throgmortons came to be. They're 8 people. And then we have the fish people, which are people who lay with the fish around here that are sort of worshipped. So we've got the 2 different ones. What happens when those commingle? What does that turn into? Yep, probably that. Hello. There was a thief.
Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, Graham Carpenter. How can I help?
One of your workers is a thief. Stole a sack of potatoes.
Oh. I do hope my people haven't taken it into their own hands.
Not yet.
Office, did you get a note from the safe? No, I did not. Hang
Is there
on.
a way to solve this peacefully? The guy has a hungry family. That's why he stole.
I won't punish a man for trying to feed his family. Why didn't he simply ask me for more food? Tell him he can keep what he stole. If he needs more, let him come back. It may be that he'll need medicine too. Can you give him this? It's not much, but it'll help.
No offense, but why such generosity all of a sudden? I mean, this distribution of supplies.
I hope to set an example for the other influential families of Oakmont.
Why don't you get hydrated?
Together we can make our city a better place. Besides, after the incident with the poisoned fish, people were left with nothing to eat. I had to take action to prevent starvation.
I'm gonna have to go get a refill on my coffee. I thought Brutus was the boss.
I thought Brutus was the head of the Carpenter family. Something changed?
Oh, no, not at all. My father's still in charge. I've simply taken on some of his responsibilities. He's past his prime and needs more rest.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Why do you wear it?
A war wound. I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
Whatever the wound was, he obviously lost sight in that eye, otherwise he would not have covered it too. War wound. Okay. The procreation abomination. I think that's weird. You said that there was a note in a safe? Whoa. I was very glad to receive your last letter, and I appreciate that you're worried about me. I want to thank you once for saving my life in the battle. I'm sorry about what happened to your face. You could have just left me there dying, but you didn't. I'm forever in your debt. Jones.
Yeah, you don't get these for staying in your foxhole.
Okay, it's one of those... Wait. Hold on, wait. Paris, December 1918. That's the guy that met us at the barge, isn't it?
I've seen this face before. Paris, December 1918. Right after the guns stopped firing.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Also, when you look at the photo of the two leaders, it should trigger a comment as well. Huh. Okay, give me a second. I've had someone who asked me to drink something, and I have no drink in here with which to drink. So now is a great time for everybody to go get a refill on their drinks. We still have like an hour and a half worth, so now is a good time to get a refill, okay? I'm going to see if it will allow me to run an ad, so whenever we come back, nobody will have to worry about seeing an ad. Actually, I don't even think I still have that on here, do I? Yeah, I don't. Never mind. I guess I cannot do that. I was just going to get it out of the way while I was doing something. And the game has captured my mouse, so I'm not going to do it that way. I do apologize if I come back and it just immediately plays one. Be right back. The chair is mocking you, chair stream. Oh, how we love you. Wait. I think I just walked into you guys flirting with my chair. Is that what just happened? Is that what happened? You guys are flirting with my chair while I'm gone? How dare you? No, I'm joking. Go ahead, flirt with my chair. Chair does not get enough attention. It gets a whole lot of ass. It doesn't get a lot of attention. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this unexpected turn to... Maybe the other cup of coffee was not a good idea. I'm on the verge of a complete rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect the flock of this age-old church to still exist, let alone assist on my quest. Perhaps the high priest merely feigns disgust at our family's proclivities, or perhaps he finds understanding why I must prolong my existence. Regardless, all that remains is to meet with him. The cost is irrelevant. For out of all Oakmont, I alone deserve eternal life. Tomorrow, the city will meet a new, younger Brutus Carpenter. Okay. Cannot blame chat if the chair is the one being provocative. Oh no. Alright. I need to mind palace that? What am I mind palacing? The churchgoers wanted Brutus to be cremated. Bram wants to change his family.
You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Thank you. More coffee. I have found a spooky time Mr. Fuzzy if you need him. I think I have a spooky time Mr. Fuzzy. Isn't that like the cat that has the skeleton? I think I can craft him. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm not mistaken, I've got him inside my my shop area. It's not that one? Okay. Then I may not know which one. Churchgoers wanted Brutus to be cremated. Bram wants to change his family. Brutus met the priest of an old church. The carpenters are helping the poor.
What's up?
I can trigger the photo?
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
Can I talk to him again?
What you making, kid?
It looks like there's a picture behind the picture.
Huh. Now, weren't you the one who called Robert an ape lover, Brutus?
It's not letting me talk to him again. And there is a book. It says all evidence is collected. Let me just make sure. It was a health potion on the... Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see. Lure, correspondence, letter from Boston. Dear Graham, from Jones. Don't let Papa Brute have the keys to the house. He's already lost them twice. Okay, so which way do we think this is? Churchgoers wanted Brutus to be cremated. Wait, is this the same dude? The one that was targeted before. They were trying to kill him and cremate him. And they said that there was a chance that he basically had a double, and what we saw in there, Brutus, was the double? Is that what we're doing? So what we actually did was talk to the secondary, the double person, so the church might have replaced him? Band member, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Brutus met the priest of an old church. Can I not just, like, click that out? Brutus is never going to change. Yeah. That's not what I'm trying to do. Give me the thing back. Find Oakmont Church. All evidence leads to an old Oakmont church that worships the Lord of the Woods. Maybe some history books could shed some light on which church it is. Okay. No, I don't... Stop trying to... Hold on, can I take that back off of there? Graham's motivation to change things. Graham's brave enough to go against his family tradition. He really wants to change things for the better. Okay. Okay, so we have to find the church. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. We weren't actually looking for the church. We had to go someplace else and do another thing. How are we supposed to know we were supposed to come here in order to find the church that we were originally looking for? That's like a jump. The first printed and framed photo taken of me was a few months old. I was wearing a bear-shaped onesie with a teddy name badge. After that, I was always called Teddy Bear Stupid, but it's not as stupid as some of the things. Hey, however you get your nickname is how you get your nickname. I completely understand. Maybe some history books could shed some light. Are we looking for... Okay, hang on. I'm assuming we're going to the library. I could be wrong, but... That seems like a likely place where you could find some historical books, right? The diner. Okay. That was a very quick loading screen.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome to Oakmont University Library. Joy Hayden. Can I help?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
This lady took the shh, you're in a library, way too seriously.
I apologize for my bluntness, but can I ask you a question?
Mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, mouth.
Punishment. Long story.
Again, sorry for me being so direct, but that can't be legal, can it? This looks like... It looks like torture.
Legal in Oakmont. Local custom.
Huh. I need to see your book catalogs.
Sure. Over there.
Have a rough time when she needs to puke, yeah.
Payment, no threatening, no favors in return.
No. Library public. Knowledge for everyone. Welcome.
Well, that's music to my, eyes.
Don't ask her anymore. Oh my god.
This city doesn't look like it has much need for books, except as fuel for fires. How come the library's in such good shape?
Mr. Throgmorton. Funds. Keeps everything in check.
Really? I wouldn't have thought that of him. I wonder why.
He says people need hope, entertainment, escapism. Now more than ever. Can't imagine library without his help.
Is he the one who did that?
Bye, Joy.
What could you possibly have done to warrant that? Talk too loud? Sass somebody? Suck the wrong... We're not going to ask any questions. Okay, we are looking for religion.
Emotional damage.
Yes. This edition of Sinking City is surely a mutt. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Wait, not Warren's testimony. We need this one. What do we think? How old are we talking here? Age old. Ancient, maybe? Local? No, okay. Modern, it should not be modern. It says age old, so that's not it. Okay, that's not it. Bar history? What is... No, we don't need that. It would definitely be religion. It would definitely be ancient. It says age old. Maybe just the United States? No. You would figure it would be local. Other... No. Being too adventurous, yeah, maybe. Okay, are we checking in the history section instead? And then local? No. Because we are looking for the history of... Am I looking at the wrong page? I probably am looking at the wrong page. Okay, history, ancient, local. Okay. Period. Aha! Okay. Another prominent Oakmont place of worship is Redemption Church. It's a flock venerated Kay as the Lord of the Woods, the Shepherd of the Lost Lands. Redemption Church was one time the city's largest congregation, but its influence dwindled after St. Michael's Church of the Burned Bush was founded. Redemption Church still stands in central Salvation Harbor on Marsh Avenue between Polaris Road and Old Church Road. Okay. Let's see. Salvation Harbor, Marsh Avenue. Okay. Marsh Avenue is right here. Between Polaris and Old Church. There's Polaris and Old Church, so somewhere over here. And there is actually a teleportation spot over there, so let's go. Get the heck up out of here. Someone really liked their version of Silent Hill.
Shiny.
Burned Bush, are they referencing the Aussie waifus? Possibly. It's possible. Salvation Harbor. We're gonna go here. I do kind of hate the fact that they're not even going to tell us what she was guilty of before they decide to do that. Which way are we going? North-ish. This way? Looking at the wrong side of the road. Hello. Underwater treasure, you say? Okay. Can we actually go in?
The door
No.
won't budge.
Now it will. Hi. Just broke into a church. It's kind of creepy. What on earth? Okay, I was looking at it weird. Oh no. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Stop your things. Okay. Is there another one over here? Okay. Ugh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. Okay. I actually thought those were just my imagination. Those guys are real? Oh, there you are. Okay. Could be both. Who's to say it can't be both? It could definitely be both. Das Wade, how you doing? There we go. Burned bush does not sound like a fun experience. No, it does not. There are other methods of handling problems like that. What is this? Hilda failed to seduce the mayor with promise of eternal life. Now we need some mercury spilled in his bedroom to make our proposal more attractive. They were poisoning people. Hilda, promises of eternal life. Are they talking about Carpenter? Because he was one of the prominent families. I didn't know that he was the mayor, though. Just in case, we don't know if that was the only bad guys. We have ways of making you talk, yes. Except for the lady that sewed her mouth shut, obviously. Apparently she's not supposed to be talking. I wish to play a tune. Don't recognize it, but then again, I can't read sheet music at all. I can't carry any more of the stuff in the things. Are you for serious? Can I make some more stuff? Okay. Oh, I can make a Molotov. I don't know that I should be making a Molotov, guys. I'll be honest with you, it just seems like a bad idea. Okay, I can't carry any more pistol stuff. Alright. Wash basins. Now we probably need to do this here too. Stare hard at the hole. Thank you. Okay, obviously we were expecting that. So, he wasn't actually asking a church per se. He was asking Cthulhu worshippers to give him eternal life. Well, we all know how that goes. Mind Palace. He wanted... the church. It's a cult, not a church. How about we do that? Oh, okay. Now you're not going to let me mind palace the thing. Note from the church. Okay. But what do we do with that information? Is there something more here I need to find? Let's look for our floaty friends, you know? Maybe there's something else here I need to find, because I haven't gotten a notification that I have found everything. There's a basement. Maybe what I'm looking for is in the basement? You can read the sheet music for German and Hungarian bells. That's a what? Hold on. Not gonna waste this kind of ammo on you. Just in case. Stop playing. Dang cults in their basements? Yeah, no kidding. Is this supposed to be the pastor? We've already seen the pastor, right? I have a feeling they were here just moments ago. They left a weenie. Can I open this? No. Is that a pig or a person? Could be either one. And they have a sub-basement. Okay, awesome. It's not even just that the cult members have basements. It's they have sub-basements. Their basements have basements.
Ah, now that's a familiar smell. Like year-dead skunk.
I can't even imagine how horrendous that smell is. Day-old skunk smell. Well, skunk smells bad. Who dis?
Something's chewed this one up real bad.
Okay.
This is in good shape and ready to use.
But why though?
This is in good shape and ready to use.
I'll say again. But why? Okay. Okay, we haven't found everything that we need to find. There's something else, and it might possibly be one of those things you gotta look at it a certain way and get the information from it.
Ah, now that's a familiar smell.
Year-old skunk.
Like year-dead skunk.
Okay, I feel like I need to go back down here. Oh, not that. What if this guy, this preacher, is actually like a legit fish man? Then again, why would he need this? What's up, Richie? It's on the main floor? You're not supposed to leave your sausage on the table to get cold? You're really not supposed to. I'm missing something on the main floor. Like this dude's sausage? Main floor. Oh, the activation point. Okay, gotcha.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
Okay. While we're down there?
Take them to the crematorium. We'll destroy them before we die.
Don't wait. I'll catch up to you.
Who is that? I don't think I looked at all of them. Why is he peeking around the corner? What's going on? Are there more? There's gotta be another one. I don't see it, but there's gotta be another one. Aha, there it is. What's this?
The stars are aligned, and a new turn of the cycle begins. The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn, brothers and sisters.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay.
The stars are aligned.
Alright, so we spoke Kool-Aid into people's ears.
The time has come to return to the mother's womb, and we shall be reborn.
They decide to hide all the evidence.
Make sure you get every scrap. We don't want anyone reading these while we're down there.
Killed off the people they didn't think were actually a part of the group and then left?
Wait, I'll catch up to you.
A group of fanatics based in the Redemption Church got rid of several bodies, took all the documents they could, and dived.
Yeah, but who else were the bodies, though? They just like, yeah, we don't think you're actually part of the group, so we're gonna yoink you before we leave. Any hope of their diving plans went with them. Okay. Okay, so basically the church was actually hiding in plain sight. The cultists actually lived in the basement? The answers are underwater. The records were taken by the cultists, and my only hope of discovering who betrayed Brutus. And I still can't combine that. Okay. So can I go underwater? I mean, like, are they just below this building? Oh no, I can. Oh boy. Last time we were down here, we saw something very massive. How is all this water underneath all of those buildings? And like, is there any solid ground that this town was made? Okay, let the Lord of the Woods Azur's eyes guide you. Okay. You're talking about this. Oh my gosh. I can't see crap. I'm like right up behind his head. Can I jump? Yes,
Excuse me,
no,
stewardess,
maybe?
Will there be snack service on this flight?
Thank you. Mark, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. I very, very much appreciate that. That is, oh my goodness. What is going on here? What is it? Okay. Just specifically look at that. Okay. That thing. That thingy. Okay, oh no. I'm seeing stuff already. It's been 5 seconds. Wait, how do I, here we go. Here we go. My character has absolutely no jump anytime. I don't know why I thought suddenly getting inside of the suit was going to give me a jump. I have to figure out how to walk up the things. Without my camera going into the back of my character's head. Yeah, okay. How does one walk up this? Can I walk? Can I walk? Can I walk up the thing? Hang on, maybe if I get a running start. Can you please? Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, geez, I just fell back down. Okay, this is obviously the way I'm supposed to... There you go. Never mind. Never mind. You're gonna make me into an absolute liar. Apparently, I do gain the ability to climb over the things. Okay, okay. I'll just keep hitting space because I don't actually know which part of this because I'm in the back of his head. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. No, 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 no! Oh. This is exhausting. Okay, 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 okay. I get it that this game is kind of old, but I hope whenever they go to make the new one that they change a few things. This mechanic right here where he sometimes does and does not climb over the things, I hope that gets fixed. And whenever you're doing the vision, sometimes it's very, very hard to see the stuff that you're supposed to be looking for. I hope that gets fixed too. But we'll see. I am pretty sure we're going to be playing the second one. So far, I've enjoyed the story of this. It has been very hard to stitch the storyline together, but ultimately I have been enjoying it. Where are we supposed to go from here? That way. Definitely get our steps in today. Oh no. What would happen if you fell through there? Probably just died. Okay. Over here? Oh, I'm stepping over the thingies. Don't do that. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, alright. Stop walking for a second. Okay, maybe let's not stop walking right there. I seem to be having a lot of gas. Hold on. Let me get the health of my suit back, apparently. Where are we going? That way. What we need is like some duct tape, or what is that? That glue? Oh my gosh, what is that? I can't look all the way up. It's very tentacly. I'm just gonna let that pass, whatever that is. Don't look at it, apparently. I mean, just look at this stone on the floor. Stop. He's still affecting my sanity. What is that? Can I... Wait. Don't get off track. Don't get off track. I'm gonna die down here because I'm getting off track. Where am I supposed to go? Stop, dude. I'll go... Ow! This ancient creature just... me on the back of the head and I fell over and died. That's messed up. That's messed up, guys. I couldn't use this ability anymore. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Apparently, if my sanity gets too low, I can't use my, my second sight or whatever it is. And just get through all of the bullcrap here. That way? Don't step on the vents.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Here's knocking at the front door. Run Bam's here. Dang it, just trying to sell me some extended warranty for my truck. Yep. That's all you get is an extended warranty for your truck. Okay, from here we go that way. This time don't get distracted by wall art. Keep walking. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's a one-shot kill. How do I get by that guy? Do I need to turn like a flashlight on or something like that? Do I have a flashlight? Dadgummit. Climb up the thing. I had my flashlight on. Daggum! Daggum! Shush! Oh my goodness, how do I get over there without damaging my suit any? I don't think I can. What am I supposed to do about that guy? Hold on, I do have a, Ow, my butt. I might have just pissed it off. Yeah, I just pissed it off. I don't know. Is this like a thing I use a flare on? We don't get a chance to go into the water enough to understand the combat down here. Sure. Can you go Iron Man and just put a little hole in the glove? I don't think so, sadly. Okay. Let's... Oh, jeez. Dadgummit. It'd be a whole lot easier if I didn't have like a... what do you call that whenever your character continues walking a little bit after you tell him to stop? It's got a little bit of momentum to it. It's not actually damaging me that much. How do I get around that guy? Does he move off a little bit? Or is he just going to come over here because he's angry? Oh, now I can look straight up, but whenever the big thing was there, I couldn't. Internet Explorer lag? Yeah, possibly. Alright, let's go over here. Where did he go? He's right there. He's already angry. Why? Why? Suddenly the floor was so far! There's no way I'm gonna make it. Even in a dead run. He's gonna wallop me in the back of the head and I'm gonna fall over dead. Run like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. So don't fight, just run away from it? Is that what you're... No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get distracted, Liz. You're getting distracted. Go towards the light! Okay. Now maybe we'll be magically in a cavern like we were last time. Feed time? Alright, gotcha. I hope you have a great dinner, breakfast, lunch, whichever one you're doing. Look at that. There is a little... If these people killed people before they came down here, what's the likelihood that they're not going to try and kill me?
Why are you here? You look like a fresh wound.
I'm here to stop you. Back at you. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not oil painting yourself.
Yo mama.
Strike us down and many more will rise, fresh from the fecund mother's womb, slick, naked, yet burgeoning with strength. Our eyes infest this city, our hands too. We fill young Graham with our words, and soon he will be hollow.
Are we gonna threaten the fertile mother or ask him questions? Let's ask him questions first.
Graham.
His house is divided. It cannot stand. The young will succeed the old, as new shoots rise from decay. Our growth shall choke the sun. The veins we open will seed crimson blossoms. The fecund mother grants new life. You should have stayed above.
Oh! But I was not taking it seriously. You were right, I probably should have. Hang on. Okay. We'll feed the daughter of the woods so she devours the weak flesh. A mortal man is allowed to touch the womb of life. A mortal man is allowed to be reborn in a new form. And a mortal man will gain 1,000 faces, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 vessels for his mind. I'm not sure what any of that means. Sorry, lady. Dude just threw an arm at me. Where are we going? Am I supposed to be hitting that? I don't think so. Okay, I'm apparently out of that ammo. Ah! Okay, is there anything over here? Am I supposed to be going somewhere? Do I fight this thing? Do I just shoot the people praying to it? What's going on? Let's go over here, I guess. Oh no, dead thing. Dead faces in the water. Are you my mommy? Oh my gosh!
Got anything to eat? What you making, kid? I'm hungry.
What you making? Oh, letter from the church. Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the Lord of the Woods and the fecund mother. This is our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham, the son, to get rid of his father, and all the streets of the city shall be open for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what we have to do. So the son is poisoning the father. That's who they were talking about with the mercury. The mercury they were going to give to the dad. That's the reason why he's starting to lose his mind. Oh. He just took out his own. What are we doing? Oh, I have to do the Mind Palace in the middle of all of this. Sure. That seems like a good thing to do. Graham had a deal with the church. There we go. The cult will try to use Graham to grow their power base in Oakmont.
Why don't you get hydrated?
It's throwing things. You need to pick them up and throw them back? Throw the lemons? Oh, they explode. Just watch as it explode. Okay. You know, I had to get exploded at least once. Hopefully I actually start right there. Okay, okay. I need to go get that piece of paper again. Because that's what I'm actually down here for, I think. Oh, maybe I've already got it? Yeah? Bleh. Okay, that one exploded. Ow. This could be a little bit hard to do. Maybe. Alright. So I don't have to go and get the piece of paper. I've already got it. No, you threw that too far away. Try again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, that's not one of them. Wow, my throw sucks. Did that work though? Ugh! Oh, he hit me. Jeez. That one's gonna explode. How far away do I have to stand? Jeez. I don't think that worked. Throw it over here! Dude. I can't throw those things that far. You're gonna have to throw them a little bit closer. Ugh. Okay. Toss it right here. Right here. Okay, that's pretty close. It's not really close enough, though. Pick it up. No, let it go! Damn it. Everything's close enough in horseshoes and hand grenades, guys. That's a little too far away. A little bit closer. There we go. Damn. I throw like a girl. Okay, yeah. That one? That one? I think that one might have worked. Ow! I was standing right next to one. Okay, that's not good. Ow! Rude? There you go. There you go. That's a whole lot of them in one pile. I don't think I want to go over there. Hey, that'll work. Did that one work? I think that one worked. Ugh! Oh my god, there are so many explodey things. That's way too far back, dude. Way too far back. Ow. Oh! That one exploded on me. Never mind. Need to be pretty close? Yeah, I noticed. This dude can't throw worth a crap. It's either that or those things are just really, really heavy. And you have to know when one of them dropped, because if you don't know when one of them dropped, you might get exploded on. I'm not sure about all that. Okay, that one I know. That one I know. Give me that one. Ugh. Dude. Okay. Let's try this again. Just being petty and spitting random things. Got him twice, I think? That was pretty close. Nope, I didn't get it in the first run. I'm not going to try it. Ow, 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 ow. I still stepped on it. There we go. Nope, I'm not doing it. It'll explode in my hand before I get to you. That one is okay. Ooh. Go ahead and explode. That's too far away. Oh my goodness. Good grief. I don't know if that one actually did anything or not. Closer. Through it. Where did all the little ones come from? We're not allowed to multiply. That one. Give it to me! Okay, I got it. Yes. Okay, now the little dudes. Stop. Stop your things. Oh my gosh. Don't lick the explosive. Stop swatting at dumb stuff. Okay. That was silly. I gotta do the Mind Palace stuff again? Graham is the one trying to take Brutus's place. Yep. What is this? Graham will stand firm. Is he able to resist the cult's influence? He's made of stronger stuff than they think. Graham will become nothing more than a puppet, his strings pulled by the cult. Which one do we think? On one hand, he went to the cult, but he doesn't actually know that they're a cult, and he wants to be in charge and wants to do good things. He is also a war hero and put his life on the line for somebody else, so I actually believe that he doesn't know anything. I kind of want to know whether or not he actually knows for a fact that they're trying to kill him. He may not even know. They said he's not doing anything, so we're going to give him mercury inside of his stuff, and he's been getting medicine from the church. So maybe Graham doesn't even know that they're trying to take out his dad. Baby's kids. I think. The family will be in good hands with Graham. He'll change the city for the better and be able to resist the cult. Possibly. What was that I just saw? I mean, probably have a better time of it if I just annihilated everybody in here, right? Did we... Cool. Did I find everything here? Lure? Thus far, old Brutus has refused the gifts of the lure of the woods and the feckin' mothers. Our chance to change Oakmont once and for all. Help Graham, the son, to get rid of the father, and all the streets of the city shall be open for us. If Graham refuses our wishes, you know what you have to do. Okay, so we basically need to go talk to Graham again. Okay. Back in the suit. The super suit. Am I gonna get slapped in the back of the head by a squid again? Oh, nope. I have gas. That's not a good way to ascend. Why am I doing this? How far underwater was I? I'm gonna just casually come out of someone's basement after having done some deep sea diving. Huh. Drop note. Our devoted members in the police department attract 2 more officers to our ranks. We must prepare them for the meeting with their feckin' mother, the great daughter of the war. Oh. 2 police officers, you say? So I haven't actually found all the information in here? Destroy all the evidence. 2 cops know about all of this? Oh, stop, stop, dude. Oh. Okay, now stop going crazy. I want to see what it is I'm supposed to be seeing, not whatever you think you're seeing. Okay. Looks like a ghoul made love to a squid. Is that how you guys got here? I don't think that's all of the information I had to see, though. Oh, hang on. There we go. Key evidence collected, but it does not say all evidence has been collected.
Why don't you get hydrated?
Bring up the Mind Palace. I mean, I guess we could always do that. I think we actually have to confirm which one we want. I think it's odd, though, we do have the police department involved. Okay, was that it? I didn't see that one before. Hang on. We walk around slowly and make sure that I haven't missed any others. I'm obviously missing something because otherwise it would say that we are done. Unless, of course, I missed something down there underneath the water. Is there anything else? Because I found that letter afterwards. I don't think that that was there before. Is there anything new down here? No. Oh, and I can't go back downstairs either. Well, if I miss something downstairs, I can't go back and get that then. So I would figure they probably wouldn't put whatever it was down there. Can I look at anything here? No. What about the sausage? I don't even look cooked. Never mind. And dig around this chest again because, you know, obviously, you know, once is not enough. I don't understand. Was I supposed to say something? You got nothing to say about this. We saw a dude here. And nothing.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Ow. Go back and talk to the leader? At the other house? Is that what you're talking about? Because I can't go back underneath the ground and talk to that leader. Besides, I'm pretty sure that leader got killed. Yeah, but it's not saying that I'm done with this place. Otherwise it would turn green like these. I mean, I found the key evidence, but I didn't find all of the evidence. Oh man, I probably missed something way downstairs, didn't I? I'll take a peek upstairs one more time, and then I'm leaving. I don't see anything. And he's not giving me any indicators either. And oddly enough, even though that happened, he's not saying a word about it. I think it will change after you speak to Mr. Carpenter. You think maybe I'll have to come back to this? Okay. I gotta go way... up there. Okay. Is this how detective work actually works? Is this accounting for all of the red tape that exists in the world? Way to go... here. Actually, I think I was supposed to go south, but it's fine. It was by Throgmorton, yeah. I was supposed to go south. Let me jump back in there and go to the next one. There we go. There's a marked door at the smuggler's hideout?
Thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Smugglers? I don't even know what the smuggler's hideout is. Oh my gosh. This way, and then to the right. Wait, was I supposed to go back and talk to Potato Man? Hold on, where was Potato Man at? I probably should go reassure him that he can take that sack of taters, right? Before we go back in here? Because I did not do that yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait. This is the right area, right? Yeah, because we hopped over the fence there. He's supposed to be back here. I guess he didn't wait around. He just left with the potatoes. I can't really blame him. It's not like I knew exactly where he was supposed to go, and my only thing that I said to him was stay here and I'll go find out if it's okay. It's in Salvation Harbor at the yellow icon. What does that got to do with this mission, though? I don't understand. That's the marker I put in, right? That door acts so weird. Can I talk to you about it?
Kid?
Nope. Can't talk to him about it. Did you try to kill your father?
Why you tried to kill your father?
What are you talking about?
I know all about
buddy.
your plan.
You
I
look
have
thirsty.
proof.
Why
Just
don't you get
level with me.
hydrated?
I knew you weren't just a worker. Look, I'm not proud of what I did. He's my father. But he was a terrible, terrible man. Crime has always been my family's business. I want to change that. I want to help people. But he will never stand for it.
So that's how it is.
My father sent you here. Am I right?
No, he's asking for food.
I'm Charles Reed.
I can change this city, Mr. Reed.
Oh, yeah.
But to do that, I must be the head of the Carpenter family. I need to have that influence. I'll pay you if you need. But please, listen to your conscience. Brutus will not change. He harms so many, he must die.
I need a favor in exchange. I agree, or I'll consider it. In every single thing that we've done, we've always taken the exchange, so we're going to do it again.
I do need something. In exchange,
Interrogate the door.
can you smuggle a man out
Yes.
of the city?
Ah, I can. If that's what you want, I'll arrange everything.
Wait, what did I ask for?
Yeah.
Sure.
You're right. You can count me in.
Thank you. You've made the right choice, Mr. Reed.
Goodbye.
What did I ask for? We agreed that Brutus Carpenter must die and that Graham must take his place as the head of family. Does that mean I'm responsible for doing this? What? So I agreed that Brutus must die, so we have to go back to... What are we gonna do? Are we responsible for killing him? Or are we just agreeing that, yes, it makes sense, this is the thing you probably should do? Do we now just step out of the way? I don't think so. I don't think that's the thing that we need to do. Chaos? Yes, that's exactly what this sounds like. All of this sounds like chaos. And like it just kind of dead ends right there. Okay, we have agreed. Now what?
Something wrong.
I'm confused. We have shaken hands and agreed that somebody must die. But it's not you.
What you making, kid?
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
Yeah, okay. Yep. So is this the fake one of him? Okay.
I could use some supplies. If you can spare them, that is.
Here. Take some medicine.
Thanks.
Thank you. I did use up a lot with this tentacle thing that was spitting stuff at me. No, I'm not crazy. What do you mean? Why are you looking at me like that? Where'd you get the jacket? Oh, it's got shiny belts on it. Dude, where do we go from here? I hate when it just bottoms out and empties, you know? It's just like, here, yes, we've agreed this thing. Okay. I talked with Graham. He explained why. Okay, yes, yes. Now what? Do we go back and talk to the other dude and say, we're not helping you? Wasn't that a side case? You got killed by the testes? No, tentacles. Those are way different than testes. One's a ball, one's a tentacle. You know, you have the ball, and then you have the long thing. They're different. I hate when these quests do this, because it's like, okay, I get that we have made a decision, but you have not given me an indicator on which way I'm supposed to go with said decision. Search for the location. Search a location. Okay. It's saying I need to search the location. Which location are we searching? Because this area is fully searched, right? Yeah. I have completely gone through his entire manor. And I don't remember where the twin is. That dude? Brutus? I don't know where Brutus is. See, the quests... This game has got a lot of stuff to it, but this map system and the story system, the case book, in some cases is cool. No pun intended. Some cases are cool, just some of them are like... Okay, here's Brutus's hideout. He's at Comstour Street between 7 Oak Street and... Are we supposed to go find Brutus? Salvation Harbor? Comstour Smuggler's Hideout. Is that what you're talking about? We're supposed to go back here? Find Brutus and kick him in the testes? I don't know about all that. Let's go talk to Brutus. Let me see. If I have mind palaced wrong and come to the wrong conclusion, that is supposed to be a way you're... Even if I got this stuff wrong, you're still supposed to be able to complete the game even if you made the wrong conclusions. If that's not the case, then that's just false advertisement. If I've decided to choose to go with the sun, then I should be allowed to, and then I should be able to go kill Brutus, right? Let's go find out. Assuming I'm actually the one supposed to do it. Maybe I just show up there and he's dead. But I don't know. Okay, where are you at, dude? South. Should be right here. I think. Yeah, this is the hideout. So, did that open? Were you here before? Hello! I found the culprit.
I know who's behind the attempt on your life, Mr. Carpenter.
And? Don't make me wait, kid.
Yeah, that does look like the guy that's inside that room. What will you do once you're back? It was Graham. Graham should take over. Time to end this. Oh. Do I do the double cross here? I have been doing a lot of double crosses, right? So I can tell this old man that his son is trying to kill him. I could tell him your son should take over. I can ask him what he's going to do once he's back.
First, I want to know what your plans are for when you resume as head of the family.
Everything will go back to how it was before.
I don't want to choose that he's going to be a cultist puppet, though.
Reason, kid. Besides, it's none of your damn business.
Oh. Okay, what about if Graham should take over?
I met your son. I think it's time for a change in leadership.
Apparently, I've got my meds in my hand. Oh my god. If you're going to get into a fight, Liz, you should definitely have your weapon in your hand. Chaos Monkey, switch sides again? No. No. Hold on. First off, let's make some more ammo, because that's going to be important. Inventory. Let's actually craft some of those. There we go. I have got all of the shotgun shells I can make. Yeah, supposedly this thing, you can make the wrong choices if you want to. It absolutely is supposed to allow you to do so. Whoa! Oh, we're still fighting! I did not know that!
Thirsty. Wow, hydrated.
Okay. Is anybody else gonna come outside? This is a weird door knocker you guys have. Who is shooting? I think those people are upstairs. Hang on. Let me find some more supplies so I can make some more ammo. Whatever happened to the tacos apiece? Guess that was a lie?
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gears.
Okay, can I make any more? The tacos apiece were never mine. They were somebody else's. Heck, I thought we had snowballs apiece, and those were grenades. Hi, lady. Stop. Stop your things. Where's the old man at? Did I already kill him? Nope, there he is. Ah! There we go. Let's go with what, this? Yeah. Just tacos apiece. He was teasing you. Oh, okay. Is this the reason why everybody was by the door? They can't pass down the stairs to me? I've been practicing my headshots. You guys really shouldn't have done that. So. That's done. Right? Don't do that. I guess now we go back and tell Graham, congratulations, you're in charge? Yes?
What's up?
What's up? Press the Goku button. You really shouldn't have done that. No. Baby Alexis, how you doing? The snowballs were peaceful until Chaplin showed up? Oh, really? I was going to go in the wrong direction again. I guess you can say my character is definitely on the shadier side of being a detective. So, and then, we go here. I remember Liz and Bam chucking Molotovs at each other. Well, I mean, sometimes you just gotta, you know? This way. What's the little fire between friends, you know? Or family, you know? Okay, let's go have our payday. I didn't realize I was going to be the hitman, but apparently I was. Hello. Brutus is dead.
Your father is dead, Mr. Carpenter. You're the head of the family now.
This brings me no joy, but thank you. You made the right choice. A noble choice, despite what it entailed. I had to kill my father twice. I had to ask you to stain your hands too. But the guilt isn't yours. I take the blame entirely.
It's all right, Mr. Carpenter. Now, will you help me?
Of course I will. I'm in your debt. Thank you once again.
Okay, so... Fathers and sons. I made a necessary arrangement for Fred's escape. Now it's time to get answers. Oh! We were trying to get the guy from the fish market away out of town. That's what we were doing. 5 settlements needed my help, and I completely forgot why we were doing any of this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Fish market. Where was fish market at? There it is. Alright. Alright. Back around the corner.
What a new uninstall.
But why? Liz likes chaos. No, oopsie doodles. Yeah, apparently. Absolutely none. I like everything nice, neat and orderly. That's what I was saying. Yep. Fish market. I'll be completely honest, I forgot what we were doing. I didn't know why we were doing the things that we were doing. We were just doing them. Okay, where's this dude at the fish market that we were supposed to getting a ride for? No, he talked to me over there. Was it this guy? No, where is he? It's not you. Did he go downstairs? This is where I got attacked before. Hey, was it you?
It's done, Fred. The Carpenters will be getting in touch soon. Now, do you have something for me?
Perfect. All right, listen up. I've arranged a meeting with a certain high-ranking member of the EOD. His name is Ebony Blackwood.
Haven't had the pleasure. Anything I should know about him?
Ebony is a preacher at the fish market and a high-ranking priest within the order. Very knowledgeable and very dangerous if you cross him. So I recommend that you don't cross him. Follow me so far?
Gotcha. Keep talking.
If the order knows something, it's a good bet that Ebony does too. If they have your professor, he knows where she's being kept. I'll give you the address of the meeting place. He'll be expecting me, not you. So keep your wits about you.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Good luck and safe travels.
Thanks. I'll need it.
I kind of sort of remembered we needed to get him away out of town, but I forgot why we were trying to get him out of town, what he was going to give us. I have the gangster thing. Nosedive? That's the new one. Okay. So now a picture. Okay. The meeting place is to take place in Reed Heights. It's a flooded office off of Sam Reed Street between Innsmouth Road and Oak Road Street. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Central Reed Heights. Central Reed. Innsmouth Road and Oak Road. Here's Oak Road. Sam Street between the two of them. So around here, because it's supposed to be flooded. Okay, and there's actually a way to get there really quick. Back to the
Help me out. I'll take anything you got.
Okay. Apparently I cannot offer her a bullet or whatever. Can't. It won't let me. Okay, Reed Street, Reed Heights, Reed thingies. Read those thingies right here. You mean about fast food simulator on Nightmare with collision on chaos? Now who would have done that? That just seems silly. Where are we going? This way. Okay, it's supposed to be a flooded office. So it'll probably be on the river? Maybe? Nope. Not right there. I was really hoping we wouldn't have to get on a boat. That looks like a place we could go up right there. Is that it? This might be it. Okay. Now, he did say that there's a chance that this might go poorly because they're expecting somebody else. Hey, how are you? Whoa! Apparently we are not... Oh. Having a nice meeting here. Okay. Ow. That could have gone better. Did they just... Oh, they killed the dude I came here to see.
The killer knew what he was doing. A clean strike, and deep. Ah, this is an Evernote.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the guy that I thought it was. Hello. What's up? What is that? No, I didn't. It looks like a plant. I didn't order any plants. Did I order any plants? Was I dream ordering something? Is that more onions? Don't can you rip the box? You're gonna rip the box. You can. Oh, okay. Bama's here.
Onion.
Why is it onions though? Why did they send me more onions?
Are they the ones that's been in storage for 2-3 months?
Dixondale Farms. Oh god, did that order finally make it here after that long? Have these guys been in transit for like 2 months?
Let me tell you something. I seen that box. I'm like, yes, my clutch has come in. Fucking onions.
Do you have a knife? Don't ask me why I just sniffed that.
I'll show up tomorrow. What's going on? Great. I was going to call you Reaper.
He's in chat too.
Yeah, he said, man, he
Ah. Oh my gosh.
dried damn onion.
It's the original pack of onions that got lost. Wow.
Plant them, see what happens.
They will not thrive.
Plant them, see what happens.
Why?
Just see. They might be miracle onions.
Miracle onions? Uh-huh.
I got somebody who's going to go look at a house that
Mhm.
a tree is falling on.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they have home insurance. So we might be going to help them keep the tree off their house.
Okay. Nothing.
What? Yes, I
Nothing.
know we have a tree on ours, but nobody's living there.
No, but it is in the place where our chickens need to be.
That will be took care of before this weekend. I got to put a fence up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Love you.
Love you.
I got you good. Quick.
Mm-hmm. I have to give him the mom look, the squinty eye mom look. Guys, that's just crazy. These things have been in the mail for 2 months. Crispy onions. Would anybody like some crispy onions? My God. Those poor onions just didn't even stand a chance. If I even tried to... I don't think you could actually try to grow these. They are completely dead, most likely. I would need an entire new bed in order to put those in if that was the case. Damn. Okay. Join us? I don't know. Is the dude that I was looking for dead? The one savior will seal the gates. Hundreds will fail while one succeeds. The will of the one will break the cycle, for there can be only one to pass through. There can be only one! Highlander is real.
Someone shot this place up good.
Okay.
Someone shot this place up good.
Did they shoot this place up good? Okay. Yep, that seems like a good idea.
Ah, this isn't Evernote.
This isn't the dude I'm looking for either? Okay. Is he in the what? Note of warning, we have warned you, yet you still return. That this is our final message. Go back underwater or die. Reed Heights is under our protection. The police will help you. Will not help you. No one will.
This isn't Evernote. Ah, jeez. Poor bastard.
Okay. So there's a whole lot of dead folks, but not the one that I'm looking for. A whole lot of dead fish folks. What am I missing? No, thank you, ma'am. You guys don't want those onions? They're nice and crispy. Oh, I did not see that. Dear Professor Doe, I appreciate your quick response. It's unfortunate that meeting in person would implicate us both. Your hallucinations do indeed sound unusual, and the asylum hacks wouldn't be able to make any sense of it. But I can. Just recently, I read about a certain phenomenon that contains commonalities to these visions. At a later date, I will inform you about my findings. Keep me updated about any new fits you experience, and please stay safe. It's absolutely paramount that you do. Kind regards, E.B.
Mr. Blackwood, we're under attack.
Okay.
The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you, Blackwood.
Imperial Wizard?
Maybe they'll finally get it. The Order ain't welcome in this part of town.
Okay. There's obviously another clue somewhere that I haven't seen. Upstairs, probably. Back here.
I surrender. Take me and let my people leave.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, they were already in here. This is one.
I surrender. Take me and let my people leave.
Mr. Blackwood, we're under attack.
No.
I surrender.
Hold on. This one that's down here. What was this?
The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you, Blackwood.
Okay, this is actually the last one, so... I'm confused about when this happened.
Maybe they'll finally get it. The Order ain't welcome in this part of town.
It kind of just makes sense that this has happened first. Okay, so this would be 1, this would be 2. Hold on. 1.
Mr. Blackwood, we're
2.
under attack.
I surrender. Take
And
me.
they strung up one of them.
Leave.
And kidnapped one?
Maybe they'll finally get it. The Imperial Wizard's gonna deal with you, Blackwood.
The meeting place was attacked.
Yeah.
Evernote was carried off while his escort's bodies were left as a warning.
Okay. All evidence is collected. Nice. We got it all? Mind Palace. One savior. Not the first, not the last. Blackwood Doe's correspondence and the Hooded Massacre. No. I wish I could just undo those. Okay, it is kind of funny. It says that you're allowed to make the wrong deductions, but whenever it comes to this, you can't do it the wrong way, even if all of them are connected. Fish faces are not welcome. The meeting place in Reed Heights fell under well-organized assault. Ebernote Blackwood has been taken prisoner and his associates were massacred. The attackers did not fear the police, and this obviously wasn't their first act. They wore hoods and used knives. Apparently, they were trying to keep the Insumathers away from the right side of the tracks. And it's not going to let me combine those for some reason. But what do you do with that information? Yeah. gonna let me do either one. Okay. What do I do with this information? I could go to the police station? Is there a police station in Reed Heights? Wow, I am having some serious wobbly face going on. There's not a police station here, is there? Department of Medicine, the university. I mean, I could go to the actual police station? The right set of tracks. I have to search the archives. What archives, though? Guys, seriously. There's a meeting place in Reed Heights fell under a well-organized assault. Ebert Note Blackwood has taken prisoner and his associates were massacred. The attackers did not fear the police, and it was obvious it wasn't their first act. Okay, so we're looking for the police station. If this wasn't their first attack, there would be notifications of it. Okay. So we're going to the police station. Even though I think there's only one police station in this entire area. Looking for Reed Heights Police Station. Recent. Police station. These guys make me think. A video game that makes you think. How dare they? Here I am just wanting to have a good time playing a video game and these people are gonna make me think. Okay. Police station. Where's your archive at? Not in there. Right here. Okay, crimes. I would assume it would be a violent crime. We need suspects, and the district would be... not you. Reed Heights. Okay. Felony... oh, jeez. Okay. 8 males. It was closed by public demand, so the public didn't want it investigated. It was considered a homicide, but it was closed off. Suspects apprehended at the Orion Club on St. Michael's Road. Ties to the you-know-what confirmed. December 11th, case closed by public demand. Suspects were released. Okay. The Orion Club is where we're headed. Okay, that was awkward. Now we can, now we've got directions to a place. Central Advent. Central Advent on St. Michael's South. Of University Street, so somewhere over here. You know, they always talk about pounding the pavement in order to try and get information. If this is how they actually get information, daggone. Police officers must have had some pretty strong legs back in the day. Where are we going? Here? That one. This is the last part. Hopefully it leaves me on a good cliffhanger where I'll actually be able to figure out what the heck I was supposed to be doing when I come back next time, right? It'll pick me up a mission, and I'll be able to go in the next episode to do said mission. And what's happened? What happened? Y'all going? Oh. Okay. Love you, bye. Love you long time. Hey, there it is. Oh no.
What? What's going on here?
Come here. No, not that guy. I don't even have a weapon in my hands. Use it! Use it! There we go. Stop. 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 Oh my gosh, give me just a second. Hang on. I need my shotgun, actually. Preferably so I can get the big dude. No, 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 not the tiny dudes. Can I get him square in the head? There we go. Don't do it. No, 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 no. Daggum. Okay, stop the warping. I am out of health. Are you for serious? I need metal scrap in order to make some more ammo. Okay. Get out of there!
Bled to death? What's going on here?
It's a very good question.
The door won't budge.
Ugh. Oh no, we have found the official dumb meeting room. No, 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 no! Oh, this is what happens to you. Your face turns into your butt. Don't do it. Okay. Do you have a sub-basement? Nope. Okay. I should shoot you on principle, but I guess I'll talk to you.
You look like you've been run over, pal. What happened?
What does it look like? It was that damned prisoner.
You mean Evernote, the preacher?
I don't know.
He beat the crap out of you?
We didn't exchange business cards. One of the order. Then I'm just a guard. I need a rest. And a stiff drink.
Who's in charge
so
here?
Is there anyone around here who knows what's going on?
Go ask the wizard. Upstairs. Is it getting dark in here?
It will be soon.
Looks like they got you pretty good.
Oh, you don't say, newcomer.
If I find a kid and I've got no better use for it, maybe I'll be back. Maybe.
I ain't gonna hold my breath.
You should really definitely hold your breath. You know, I would kill you, but I think that would probably get the guy upstairs hostile to me, so I'll do that later on. Let's go find the guy upstairs.
The door won't budge.
What do you mean? Is this door now open?
The door won't budge.
I don't think this guy's telling me anything.
Looks like
I don't want to give him medicine.
If I
ain't... Well...
Oh, man.
I'd prefer a shot of whiskey. But that works.
I have to give him medicine? Dadgummit. Is there no other way to open the door upstairs?
The door won't budge.
Oh. Okay, this is going against my principles. I would just kick him in the nads and then take his key.
Looks like they got you pretty good.
Oh. Thank you. I won't forget this. I think I can make it to the hospital now. Here, take my ammo. Here's hoping I won't need it. It's getting cold. Well, I'd prefer a shot of...
Now is it going to open? It won't let me shoot him.
The door won't budge.
Ow, man! You mean I didn't have to do that?
Bled to death. What's going on here?
Is this door supposed to open?
The door won't budge.
It's a waste of ammo. Is there another way to get upstairs? I feel like I was cheated out of a med kit. I was so cheated out of a med kit. Didn't he say the dude was upstairs?
It's getting cold.
Dadgummit. Guys, I have been cheated. The door is stuck. It won't let me through. Well, I bet you this is another time the game is glitched. Oh, man. And no medkit, yeah.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
It's getting cold.
Oh no. Oh no. Didn't he just say he was upstairs? Or did he say he was somewhere else and it just not take the note for me?
The door won't budge. The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Will it not? This is what I get for not actually reading. Just like going with it, because the next time I saved was... Let's see, how far back would I have to go in order to be just walking into the building? Let's try there.
budge.
Oh, this is from the bad guys? We're here? Or is it just the basement bad guy? Just the basement bad guy. Hang on. Go back a little bit further. All the way to the point where hopefully I first walked into the building. Okay, this is when I'm on the corner of it. Okay, did I already do the meeting? Where are we at? No, this is before the meeting. This is after I got out of the way. Oh, no, maybe not. Ow! Okay, so this is actually when I walked in. Okay. Wait, did you reload the other save? Yes, you did. But are we no longer stuck?
The door won't budge.
Oh, man.
Budge. Bled to death. What's going on here?
Seriously, is there something else I'm missing? And I just don't get my med kit back, apparently.
It's getting cold. Well, I'd prefer a shot of whiskey.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna have to call it here. It's already past time, and apparently I just need to reload the game anyway because it's bugged out. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pause it here. I'm gonna get frustrated. Maybe like the second or third time something's bugged out and I could not progress the game because something just bugged. So, what we are going to do is I'm just gonna quit. And it'll go back to that other autosave, which is fine, and it won't overwrite any of my autosaves, so I may have to back up again anyway. Let us try to find someone to redirect to over on the YouTubes. Let's see, is there anybody who is streaming right now? Nope. It is Friday, of course. Nobody is going on right now, so I do apologize over there on YouTubes. I will see you guys next week. It will be 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be playing. I'm not really sure if it'll be Fallout 76 or if it will be Outlast or something like that. We tend to alternate on the 7 Days to Die. I just usually ask Bam which one he wants to play. So I will let you guys know then. I will see you later. You have a wonderful day, and you stay shiny. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye! Okay, okay.